Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 12 of my Qing campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. We are getting ready to attack the left Kuomintang as well as the Shanxing Qiangguo, who have been at war with each other for years and years, although I think it's one of those things so similar to how the Koreas were technically at war, or I think they're still technically at war, I think, and they just kind of stare at each other across the border. But they're gonna have to keep. They can't give each other military access or anything. So really, this is gonna be a fun little exercise to see who capitulates first, more than anything. The only thing that I'm waiting on is I'm hoping that after this latest integration of Hubei province, which admittedly doesn't have a whole lot, there's only about 2.19 million people in there. We'll be able to get him in. I do have quite a few people, in training and stuff. So it's going to be an almost 3 million man army here soon. Kind of got all these garrisons already covered. We're garrisoning that. We're garrisoning up here. So even if they did try to do something silly like that, oh wait a minute, we need to cover Taiwan. Can't forget to do that. Let's see, 2.3. Yeah, excuse me. I thought the 2.33 million was how many I already had in the field, and then there was another 500,000 waiting. It was the other way. What are we gonna? We just gotta wait. Okay, it says the integration is done, and yet nothing, nada, zilch. I think there's something wrong. There's something wrong here. All right, let's get integrating Sichuan at least. If Sichuan doesn't give us something, then there really is an issue of some kind. And now we just wait to get the 60 political power that will be necessary. So we also need the additional manpower so I can put these planes that I'm building in the air. They need pilots. These are not drones. I know I have 5 research slots now, but we're not that technologically advanced. Okay, it looks like all these garrison divisions are ready to go. Maybe I could just put them to the side for now. Maybe it would free up a lot of manpower. No, let's just wait. Yeah. Okay. Send those out. There we go. Split that. Great. Oh, did I do that right? There we go. Yeah. Cool. Go. Yeah, so we're just waiting for a couple of minutes now. I don't know what's Russia up to, doing their Trans-Siberian Railway. Big old Ottoman Empire got created in the end. Russia just has not expanded at all, though. They are going to get annihilated when they finally decide to go to war. It ain't even going to be close. Mexico's in the Entente now. Yeah, the Entente did win its war against the Third Internationale, so they got a bit more of a presence. But, for example, they still have not gone against the Union of Britain, though. Actually, have they done their... Let's Return of the King. I'm looking for the... Attack the Union of Britain. Have they done this yet? It says the Union of Britain is not... What? What the heck is going on here? Something strange is happening. Oh, whatever. Those are European affairs. They don't concern me. We're going to need to start building dockyards along these coastal areas as well. So many factories we can put over here. Right, next up, fuel gain per oil. We definitely want to be working on refining at all times. Yeah, let's get the why not? Let's start working our way towards atomic research in case we end up having to drop a couple of nukes. You never know how these things can go. I How's this going? 6 more days till Gansu province is done. So like that's got about 5 million people in it. That should help a bit more. Yeah, the plan here is to get overwhelming air. I'm talking about the Japan plan. The Japan plan is going to be to have just such an overwhelming amount of air superiority and naval superiority as well. But yeah, just totally control everything. Start blowing up all their dockyards and things like that. That we'll only need to concentrate our navy in a select few areas in order to actually invade the islands. My goodness, they have a lot of planes though. We've got more factories. We can catch up. The best is yet to come. Actually, the best might be a bit strong of a word. Okay, so we're going to get 19 from them and another 22 here. That's cool, but it's not world-changing. There was the integration, and it still feels like nothing happened. Oh, there we go. And it's gone. What is happening here, people? We don't have any negative modifiers besides the total mobilization. Already sent these out. Can't delete. Well, I can delete them, but I'm not going. Nah. Hell. All right, fine. I'm going to delete them. Let's do this. We must reunite China. The Kuomintang have proven to be a thorn in our side since they were founded. We must destroy them and eradicate the scourge of syndicalism from China. The Shandong Peninsula commands an important position over the Yellow Sea, and we must ensure it is under our control in order to adequately defend our coastline against naval incursion. Alright. How's the trade going? Don't need as much steel. Yeah, we're gonna run right over these fools, I think. Yeah, feeling pretty sure about that. Lot more. Alright, there it is. We've declared our 2 wars. Go, 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 go. Oh, what now? Large river crossing, some divisions not in position yet. What? Yeah, just going right in. Second Northern Expedition. This says the left Kuomintang attacked me. That's not true. I'm the one who's uniting China. If anything, this is the Southern Expedition. Oh yeah, let's pump out these fighters while we can, or these planes while we can. That's kind of close enough. There you go. Spend it while you got it. Now, that still only gives me a few hundred planes. We definitely need a lot more of everything. A lot more fighters being created. We're gonna need thousands of fighters. That's not even accounting for how many more Japan is gonna make. Looks like Qing are the ones who are collapsing first. Yeah, it's pretty clear the difference. At least the left Kuomintang is actually offering me some sort of resistance. Can't say that for the rest of them. Alright, 2 ahead of time for some of this stuff. Ground support. I don't really care about ground support. But what's outdated? The strategic bombers, right. Goodness, we need a lot of aluminum and rubber for this stuff. First, we'll just go absorb Siam here pretty soon. In fact, let's set that up right now. What's this? Improving relation. White Ruthenia's improving relations with them. Okay, makes no sense to me, but if you say so. Alright. There we go! Did you guys see that? I just got almost 1 million manpower. Set up that war propaganda too. We were not at 100% on it. Yeah, that was so weird. Yeah, I knew we had some manpower around here somewhere. Are the Shang-Qing still? Oh wait, like the left collapse. Excuse me. Yeah. So left Kuomintang goes down in flames. Ha 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 ha. And I think we can go ahead and send these 24 out early just to get them training. Great. What do we want for this? Oh, we have Zhang Xiao Zhang. Could set up some sort of artillery thing going on. No. Let's just go with this guy. Got the infantry attack and whatnot. Oh, as the front gets smaller, though, they're becoming concentrated. It'll be fine. We can still commission convoys. Don't really think there's any point in doing that, though. Yeah, not much point at all. Leave it be. Sleeping dogs lie and whatnot. What y'all doing? Come on, attack! Attack! There we go. Surprised we were getting any red bubbles at all. God, keep pressing. Everybody should be attacking at all times. They're having some attrition issues right here on the very, very coast. Good though. All mine. Excellent! Let us get integrating. Good. Need to remember this. Okay, let's see, here we go. The first Imperial Army. Or, I don't know, should we call it Corps? Call it a Corps. Plenty of more military factories. We have tons and tons of excess light infantry, or light tanks, I should say. I didn't even realize. How many can we make here? Wow. Nope, that puts me low. Okay, so I've got about 3,000 in excess. We'll make them 40 wits. I probably don't need them at all, though. Let's get them out of there. I think that whole tank thing was sort of a waste of time. I'll figure something out, though. Okay. Everybody's gonna come down here. This is gonna be way too many people, of course, but I'll fix it in a second. Alright, they're fine where they're at. Okay, another 22 is coming in. Yeah, we're gonna need... Oh, the truce is over in America. American Union States making its move. The Pacific States have not joined with anybody. They still have no manpower. They actually lowered their conscription law. Yeah, they're gonna get killed pretty quick. Cuthbert Olson, Mormon. Let's check something. Okay. So, how we're doing in terms of supply here in the Yunnan province? Can't imagine it's too good. No, it is not. All right, that's fine. We can fix this. Oh, one of the neighbor kids is crying. Got a little baby. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Outside. Okay. Again, continuing to integrate. Oh, what the hell? Let's commission those convoys just so we get that shit out of our face. Literally, that's the only reason, just so it's one less thing for me to scroll past. Good. You know what? We don't need we don't need these military factories over here. We need to be dumping it into the Air Force. We're not going to run out of guns or anything like that anytime soon. We're fine. It looks like I've gotten all I can from Russia. Oh no, excuse me, Illyria. Let's keep trading with Russia then. We need to let's think here. I wanna set up some more dockyards here soon. okay. Naval mission efficiency is kind of okay, not amazing. We're working on our planes. We're working on our Navy. The Navy's going slower, of course. Something like that. Actually, reduce that. Yeah, right there. 400, 400. Yes, I'm fully aware that there's too much here. Get off my ass about it. I'm just doing this to get everybody so I'll be able to get an accurate count later. So for example, these strategic bombers, we're going to have them at 400. Or not all strategic bombers, but you know what I'm saying. Groups of 400, because then I just have to hit split twice and they go to the 100 that they should be at. Okay. Like here, I'm going to make a new... Oh, whoops, no, did that wrong. Never mind. It's fine. It's just going to help me keep track of things. May 21st, so less than a month to go before we're going to go to war in the south here. This infrastructure is getting taken care of very slowly. As soon as this excavation is done, we need to start working on some marines. We're going to need a few Chinese marines. Not a whole lot, just enough to get us a landing. Having said that, I probably will make them a full 24. Because why not? Thing here, we want you to be an infantry expert. We're much more concerned with killing people now. Set up the next integration. There we go. Next, Marines. Although, since we're going for the air superiority, perhaps paratroopers would be better. But no, they're going to have... They got so many divisions, they're going to have everything covered. We're going to have to do a big, huge, broad attack. We might attack down here in the south. Just try to hit literally every single bit of the coast and start building dockyards and things like that as best we can. It's going to be a tough one. Lots of strategic bombing in my future. Alright, 3 days to go. And we will be at war with Siam. Let's get all of you training. Alright, this war's ready to go. Hit it! Where's this army? Oh, I left it up north. That's okay. And get the better artillery. Sweet. Oh boy, this might be an issue. We might actually have trouble getting in there. That's an issue. That definitely is an issue. It's fine, leave it be for now. We'll figure it out. Figure something out. Okay, yeah, Navy. So let me work on this too. No intention of breaching these dikes, so it needs to quit telling me to do that. There you go. We're breaking through the early front line. Now, when's this war gonna start? July 26th. So we got 6 weeks-ish to go on that. It's gonna be a very thick Qing, all of Indochina, and then some down here. That's the plan. Maybe I could really start getting wild and go into India. No, then I gotta start freaking around with the Entente. No need for that. Never mind. That was dumb. Besides, uniting India and China, that sounds like something for an Indochina game, right? Offensive war heroes being killed. That's ticking up. We don't really need the war support up that much, though. We could focus instead on integrating more. It's so great that we still get 2 each day. 2 political power points every day while we're integrating 2 provinces. It's awesome. Let's see, Jinan. Yeah, let's do Shandong first. Having a little bit of trouble here, but it's getting better. Yeah, it's gonna work out. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Look at this go. Like even this division. Okay, it says it's gonna be done in December, but that's because there's only 2 factories working on it. So then the ones up here will finish it up. Why am I building civilian factories in Baoding? That must have been a mistake. Let's cancel that. Not that there's anything wrong with having civilian factories, but once you have more than 100, you're kind of good to go. That was some sort of mistake. I must have misclicked, and when I meant to do military factories, I hit that instead. Okay, we do have the air superiority in the region, though, and that's what matters. A little bit of close air support, too. Okay, they are technically taking a few more casualties than I am. Actually, they've got enemy superiority. They got air superiority in the Upper Yangtze. I'm not sure why they're sending planes that far out, though. It seems kind of dumb to me. I cannot add any more air wings. Won't let me do it. All right, let's do it over here. No, I can't do it here either. Why can't I make new air wings? Oh, right, because they're reinforcing the ones that are here first. Almost done. Yeah. Half a bomber a day. That doesn't seem right. Right. Rubber. Because we're not trading with Siam anymore. Duh. Okay. Alright, Germany managed to get Madagascar back. Much for decolonizations. We're about to go into... Yeah, we're about to go into Burma. Which, already the infrastructure over here is kind of okay. Yeah, it's working out. We'll be able to spread out even more here in a second. Oh, there's your problem. These guys are still training. I'm freaking dumb. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, no wonder there were so much problems. Alright, into Burma. Good, good. Lots of green. That's what I like to see. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a little bit of red, too. More fuel refining, because I know that right now, the oil, it's just unacceptable. We don't even have the synthetic oil experiments yet. I hate building refineries. Really do. Burma's got a little bit of oil. Siam's got a little bit of oil too. It's gonna help. Independence of Netherlands is guaranteed by the German Empire. Now, would that count if I was going after the Dutch East Indies only? Almost a philosophical question. Right. There we go. Still a lot of good progress being made here. Great. Gotta keep integrating. Only one to go after this for Shanghai and the legation cities, but as usual, that's going to end up being the last thing I do. Might do a dry run on the naval invasions and stuff by testing one of the Philippines. Philippines might very well have more divisions than Japan. There's really no way of knowing. What's that? That's heard a weird noise. Okay, maybe one of you could be going this way. Thank you. Alright. Keep building that infrastructure up. Good, good. Our supply problems basically seem to have disappeared. Cut across. Oh, no, not that easy. Not that easy at all. Okay, overall, still doing very, very good. Now, what other decisions do we have here? We've got the war propaganda stuff again. Got war heroes being killed, which is what hurts. Yeah, let's do it. Love spreading this blue. Yes, indeed I do. Oh, what happened? Oh, a little bit of lag. Still suffering from it. Okay, somehow this guy's going over the impassable area. All right. Let's come over here. Okay, looking good. How's our amazing field marshal doing here? Getting closer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I could make him an expert delegator. He was already a skilled staffer, so we're gonna do that next with him. Good. Still so short on so many resources. We've maxed out aluminum from the top 2 countries that have it in the world. And there's some that I just would rather not do it trade with, you know. Oh wait, no, we don't need that many. No, adjust that. Severely adjust that. There we go. Better. What was that? Nope. Okay. What the heck is Russia doing? Is it ever going to expand? I think it's just decided it's fine where it's at. Maybe it knows it can't expand out against Germany's might. Alright, we got strategic bombers going, we got great fighters going. Maybe I should be doing some interwar bombers of some kind, but I don't know about having them out there over the ocean, because that's where I would really need them. We might need to do some straight up naval bombers. Really torn on this. I know, let's just pass the buck on making a decision. Get some better fighters in the meantime. That's the way to do it. Oh no, we are having some trouble here. We are on scraping the barrel though. Okay, we're building up the fighters. Move the fighters. Okay, there's a few more. How about strategic bombers? Alright. Get this up to 400 as well. Good. We're getting there, bit by bit. We'll be marching through Rangoon before this episode's over. Actually, maybe not. Just all the time. Oh, please, somebody's hurt. Come on. Next up, dockyards. We're gonna do it here. Where else? Put some here, put a lot there. There. That'll do it. I also know I need to make some air bases at some point. What's this? No. What's the plan here? We need to keep putting things into more fighters, or I guess it wouldn't hurt to just have some interwar bombers. We can improve them later. We'll trade a little bit with the American Union State. Might barely be able to make it in Rangoon. Oh, yep. I was right. We were able to get in there before the end of the episode. Still not quite enough to get the full capitulation. Too many difficult areas to pass through we're trying to deal with. There we go. We're on the road to Bangkok, aboard the Siam Express. I hear that song's about weed. I'm not sure. Neil Peart died recently. I don't know when you're watching this, but he just died a couple days ago. Real freaking shame. It was so weird too because, okay, so I love Rush, but a lot of my favorite bands, this might sound weird, but some of my favorite bands, I actively will not listen to them. for periods of time because I know that all I'm going to do is binge on them. For example, Led Zeppelin's my favorite band of all time, and I try not to listen to them because then it's like, oh, well, time to listen to the entire discography, front to back, time to watch my Led Zeppelin DVDs, time to pull up live show concert footage and stuff for a month or whatever, and then I don't listen to any new music, and I'm always trying to listen to new music. But I was, the day that Neil Peart died, I had to do a long commute. I was going to have to be in the car for basically a couple of hours, and whenever I know that I'm going to be driving around a lot in the city or going to a different state or something like that, I like to just pick an album or like look up a new album, and I listen to it while I drive. So it's like something to do while I drive. And I decided, you know what, I want to listen to... I kind of feel like listening to Rush's Presto, because I was just sort of feeling pretty down that day, and Presto's got some uplifting songs. So anyway, I end up listening to Presto, and then I'm busy all day long, and then it's towards the end of the day, I then like pull up some news, and first thing I see is Neil Peart had died, and like that was the first time I had listened to Rush actually sat down and actively listened to Rush in probably months, and it was just, I was going through a lot of rough stuff. I still kind of am. I don't want to get too into my personal life, but it was just, it just felt like obviously he's the one who suffered the most. He's dead and his family's hurting, but for me it was one of those things like, God, there's just, everything's going fucking wrong right now. That's just how it felt to me. It's like this guy, this amazing lyricist, because I love Neil Peart more for his lyrics than his drums, and I know there's people who feel the other way. He's great at both. And it just damn, it hit me so hard. Oh yeah, and the Thailand Express thing. So there was a time, like this is an example of how big a Rush fan I am. There was a time, my senior year of high school, the same year I think it was senior year. No, it might have been junior year that I first heard Rush, like besides Spirit of the Radio on a radio station or something. Like actually sitting down and listening to Rush. It was because there was this girl who was, I was like buddies with, and I do say buddies. You know what? Yeah, I do remember it, because my senior year I was in a relationship with somebody my entire senior year, and so one of the things I find is funny about whenever you're in a long-term relationship, it actually becomes easier to be friends with girls, in the sense that you're not like thinking about if you like them or not, or if you can, you know, date them or whatever, because you're already in a relationship. But also when they know you're in a relationship, they know that you're talking to them without you know, romantic intention, so there's less pressure. Anyway, so she was a huge Rush fan. She had already been to 4 of their concerts. She was only a senior in high school, and she burned me several CDs. all the young people watching this is like, what the heck's a CD? But she burned me several CDs of their music. And then, funnily enough, today I was at my parents'. I'm just talking while we finish this war up. I was at my parents' helping with some stuff, and I ended up digging through a drawer they had with some of my things, and I found a bunch of CDs of mine, including one of the ones that she burned me. And one of the ones that really gripped me initially, although now it's probably not even a top 5 Rush album for me, was 2112. And the same year that I first learned Rush, I learned to play that entire album front to back on the guitar, not just the overtures and the Sphinx and then like the title track, but I learned how to play Passage to Bangkok. I learned how to play Tears. I learned the entire album, you know. It kind of was ironic, and this is like a really gatekeeping way to think, and I definitely don't think that this way anymore. I am accidentally building Sibling Factories. But at the time, I actually ended up liking the album a little bit less. And we're talking a little bit less, like in my mind at the time, it went from a 10 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10. Because I'm in freaking high school, and I just learned how to play this whole album. Like, I thought Rush was supposed to be complicated. And of course, it was early Rush. I believe 2112 was only their 3rd album. They hadn't really locked in their sound yet. Like, if you want more, you know, it wasn't the, you know, the YYZ era and things like that. Incidentally, for those of you who are curious, I am going to finish this up, by the way. I'm just finishing up the Siam War before I'm going to stop the episode. So for those of you who are curious, okay, we're going to occupy them. My current favorite Rush album is it's Permanent Waves. It's just so... And the funny thing is, I don't think I have a top 5 Rush song on there. But but it's just such an incredibly strong album. Just Spirit of the Radio, boom. Free Will, boom. Jacob's Ladder. You know, when Jacob's Ladder is like the weakest thing on your album, you're doing freaking amazing. You know, Entre Nous is so poetic. Different Strings is very poetic, and The Natural Science is just a terrific multi-part song. Very fun. So, jeez, why did I just start talking about Rush so much? Oh yeah, because we were on the train to Bangkok. So yeah, but I want to. I'm definitely gonna start working my way through a lot of Rush's catalog again, re-listening to some of these. There it is. The French Republic just capitulated, huh? To who? Was it the Tuareg? Look at that. But to the Austrians, that's right. The Entente and the Austrians are still at war. The Union of Britain is also still at war with Austria, I guess. British war on the Kingdom of Spain on... Yeah. The Entente declared war on them, too. Things are... Oh, that's a screenshot. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and thank you for my Rush TED Talk, listening to my Rush TED Talk. But really, in the next episode, we've taken over Southeast Asia. Obviously, if I go to war with Germany, I'm going to end up at war with the entire faction. So what I'm thinking about doing is we're going to start creating organization in order to get ready to go to war with Japan. But I should have done this earlier. We need to set up... Is this really all I could do with my Marines? They're not even 20 wits. Okay, well, we gotta get out some more... we gotta figure something out here. Hold on. We've taken control over the Thai state and secured our dominance on the upper part of the Malay Peninsula. Now the pressing issue of our government is figuring out what we should do with the newly liberated Thai provinces. Make them a republic. Or liberate them as Siam. It's freer. Anyway, we're going to maintain that occupation. Same thing with Cambodia. Our armies have taken control of Phnom Penh, and the local Cambodians are claiming for self-government. We should decide what is to be done with the region. We're going to continue the occupation. That's just so I don't forget to do that stuff later. So in the next episodes, we're going to continue to figure out, in terms of organization, what's the plan for invading Japan. I'm nowhere near where I need to be in terms of a navy. Their navy is only getting stronger. We might do... I might maybe go down into the Dutch East Indies here, and also the Philippines while we wait. I'm gonna have to think about it a little bit. In any case, a lot of the early part of the next episode is gonna have to deal with setting up these Marines and things like that. We're probably... You know what's gonna help? Let's... Oh, I lost a division somewhere. By the way, is this guy ready for an upgrade yet? No, I want him to be an expert delegator already. Okay. Let's queue up what we're going to eventually need. So we need 48 plus 1 for the one we're missing here in Army 7. Alright, so we'll do that. That's gonna set me up for my expert delegator, and we also want to set up another 48 of these cavalry divisions, and when all of these are out, that should allow me to create all the Marines that I need. So thanks for joining me on this particularly long episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Conquering History Games, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.